So I like to weigh myself in the morning because I'm fully fasted in the morning, so that's pretty much going to give you your most realistic weight. It's going to give you like your most realistic weight. And then when I do it, I always make sure I'm butt naked, because in the winter time, if you're to weigh yourself with your clothes on, you probably got a heavy hoodie on. But if you're in the summertime, you probably got a light shirt on and shorts. So that all makes your weight fluctuate because of the weight of the hoodie. Maybe you got your phone in your pocket. Your phone probably weighs about a half a pound to a pound. When I filmed me weighing myself, I actually weighed 199.1, but with the camera in my hand, I weighed 202 point whatever it said. It's always important. Well, it's not necessarily important, but if you want to, if you prefer to do it the way that I do it, that's just what I'm used to. And then we're cutting weight, but we do want to get our fats in still. So this is coconut oil. And then I got these pasture-raised chickens, these pasture-raised eggs. Usually I also get these straight from a farmer. If you're getting it from a farmer, or even if you are getting it from the store, you don't want to necessarily clean the eggs. Even though they look like they're dirty, they're actually not. If you keep them dirty looking, then that actually helps preserve the life of the egg, and you can keep it for longer. So I generally get my eggs straight from the farmer, but I couldn't go to my farmer this week, so I just got the pasture raised eggs. And yeah. And then I always just let this start to steam up a little bit before I put the eggs on. If you let it steam a little bit, it actually keeps the eggs like away from sticking to the pan, 50% of the time at least. And then while the pan's cooking up, we will have some milk. So now the milk's in a weird container, I understand. This is grass-fed milk. When you get grass-fed milk, you're going to be getting all of the vitamins that ultra-pasteurized milk does not have. So all the nutrients in this milk are way more active than the ultra-pasteurized milk. This is non-pasteurized milk, and you can tell that it's non-pasteurized milk. Well, I can't show you right now, but if you let it sit for a while, you can actually see a little layer on the top, which is the cream. Yeah, this is grass-fed, non-pasteurized milk. So this is what I like to run with because, like I said, it's got more nutrients in it. And you just get it from your farmer. You go onto rawmilk.com. That's what I did, and this stuff is amazing. It tastes just like whole milk. That's pretty much what it is. If you do protein powder as well, you can just put a scoop in and blend it. I don't know why I actually put it in a glass. This is just a stainless steel shaker bottle. I don't like the plastic ones. I've talked about this a million times. I'm just going to pour it in here. I didn't mean to pour it in the glass. I don't want to confuse anybody, but you don't have to do that part. This is the only time I use protein powder, is when I am cutting weight, or unless I am genuinely low on my protein intake while I'm bulking as well. I don't use this stuff a lot. I'm only cutting for the month, so I only use protein powder for 30 days of the year. And then any day that I don't get my protein intake in, I will use protein powder, but it's a supplement. You're supposed to be eating real foods. So eggs are pretty much like a staple diet, or a staple food to my diet. I just eat them plain. Doesn't bother me. But if it bothers you and you can't just eat plain eggs, bland eggs, then you can always throw in some rice. You can always throw in some ground beef. You could always throw in some ketchup, yum yum sauce, or what's like other good sauce that you could throw in. what is that called? Boom boom sauce. That stuff's really good. You could do that. You could throw in spices of your choice. Cheese, like cheddar cheese, is really good too. So, I mean, we're bland, but we're cutting weight too, so all that stuff's got fat. And so, this is a pretty quick meal. We just got the milk with the protein powder, the chocolate protein powder, and then we got 4 eggs. And then, even though we don't have a big meal right here, I always like to eat fast, so I got more time to train in the gym, because I'm always pressed for time. So instead of me just eating my food normally, like this, chew, swallow, instead of me doing that, I like to give this a little shake. I always do this for like all my foods, especially my bland foods. If I'm out for dinner though, you won't see me doing this because it's a nice dinner. I'm out there for the good food and stuff. That was 2 big bites right there, and I just chugged it down like water. So that's what I do every morning. I just need to eat this immediately. You're gonna run into some nights before you go to bed where you're down a meal, and you gotta get your 2 meals in. So you gotta eat 2 meals, and it's gonna be hard. So you could always just get some water, some milk in preference, or even like a smoothie to help you swallow down your food when you're bulking. And you'll see me doing that a lot in the near future. Don't necessarily love it, but I mean, we gotta make our gains somehow, and we gotta make sure that we're not pressed for time all the time. But you're pretty much just taking a bite and then you're just swallowing it like a pill. That's all it is, and it's very easy. If you try it for your first time ever, just be careful though. It might go down the wrong tube a couple times, but you'll get good at it eventually. So I'm off to the gym right now. I'm just waiting for my car to warm up. I'm not too worried about coming to the late a little gym. I meant to say coming to the gym a little late. Usually it's really early in the morning, but right now it's probably like 8 a.m. That's alright, it's a Saturday. Today's also a rest day, which works out perfectly. Usually that doesn't happen to me a lot, where I have a rest day on the weekends. And then on top of that, I'm also meal prepping today. Usually that doesn't happen either, so that's a really good bonus. Because I work out 4 days on, 2 days off. So there's days where I'll be hitting the gym on a weekday, and then I'll have to meal prep as well. But it's a Saturday, I'm on a rest day, and today's a meal prep day, so that works perfect. We're gonna do cardio today. I'm gonna go extra hard on the cardio, especially on a rest day. I'm probably gonna try to burn around 1,000 calories today. Usually I'm able to squeeze in like 400 calories, but we're gonna go above and beyond today, and we're gonna try to do 1,000 calories. I gotta cut like 10 more pounds until I'm at where I'm gonna wanna be. I'm gonna wanna go down to like 190, and if I'm not satisfied with that, then I'm probably gonna go down to 185. Makes me wild. So we roughly have been on the stair stepper for about an hour. I was hoping I was gonna be able to get to 1,000 calories burned, but 808. I was set to 11 the whole time. Unfortunately, my wishes were not fulfilled. I was hoping once I hit the hour mark, I'd be hitting 1,000 calories, but I only got time to be here for an hour, so. Alright, so these meal preps are all dated. Just the ones that are in the fridge. If they're in the freezer, they don't need a date because I'm going to know that they're only going to be in here for a night. All it is it's just literally chicken. I'm getting my carbs from fruit. You get more nutrients in fruit than you do in vegetables, and it's good for your hormones. So here we got 3 days worth of chicken, just straight up chicken. That's all I need. I don't need to make. I don't need to go Gordon Ramsay mode on my food. It's not necessary. You're going to be wasting your time. You're going to be spending money on spices. If you're broke, this is what you got to do. If you got the money to get spices, then go ahead. That's the meal prep right there.